Some businesses last 30 years. Others don't make it past 12 months. The difference isn't luck. It's whether you're selling something people actually need. The business world loves exciting stories, but the real winners are often surprisingly ordinary. Behind many great fortunes are businesses so simple that most people overlook them. Today, I want to walk you through 5 of those. 5 niches that made money 50 years ago, make money right now, and will still make money long after whatever's trending today is forgotten. Let's start with the most obvious one. People have to eat every single day. No exceptions. That's why food businesses, if done right, can be some of the most reliable income you'll ever build. A bakery, a small cafe, a cafeteria near an office block, a dark kitchen running delivery orders. These aren't exciting ideas, but they work. They've always worked. The key is location. A great bakery in the wrong neighborhood is still a bad business, but put it in a busy residential area, near a school, near offices, somewhere people actually pass through every day, and you have a customer base that refills itself automatically. Here's what the numbers can look like. Say the place brings in around $40,000 a month in revenue. Keep rent under 10% of that. Keep labor under 25%. Keep food costs around 30%. Do all 3. And the owner walking the floor every day can clear $10,000 a month in profit, sometimes more. That's not a guess. That's just what happens when a simple business runs tight. A neighborhood bakery that's been open since 1987. A family diner that has a line out the door every Sunday morning. A sandwich spot next to a hospital that feeds the same nurses and doctors every single day. These businesses lasted for decades because they solved real problems. The second one is health. People will cut their Netflix subscription, they'll stop eating out, they'll cancel the gym. But when something hurts, when something feels wrong, they find the money. That's what makes this category different. It's not discretionary spending. It's not a want. A toothache at 2 a.m. doesn't care about your budget. A bad knee doesn't wait for a good month. Think about what's been on every main street in every American town for the last 50 years. A dentist, a pharmacy, a physical therapy clinic, a family doctor's office. These aren't new ideas. They're just businesses built around something that never goes away. And you don't need a medical degree to be in this space. Plenty of people build real income around it without ever seeing a patient. Medical billing, clinic cleaning contracts, healthcare staffing, senior home care. The demand is so large that even the edges of this industry are profitable. A physical therapy clinic in a mid-sized city run well with consistent referrals from 2 or 3 local doctors can generate $15,000 to $20,000 a month for the owner. The third one is housing. Nobody chooses to sleep outside. And as long as people live in homes, those homes are going to need constant attention. Here's something most people don't think about. The average American home is over 40 years old. That means aging pipes, outdated electrical panels, worn out roofing, and kitchens that haven't been touched since the 80s. Every single one of those is a paid job for somebody. Take a licensed plumber working in a mid-sized city like Columbus or Charlotte. He runs a 2-man operation, no fancy office, no big marketing spend, just a van, a website with decent reviews, and a phone that rings consistently because burst pipes and broken water heaters don't wait for convenient timing. That business grosses $300,000 to $400,000 a year without breaking a sweat. After parts, labor, and overhead, the owner clears $80,000 to $120,000. Not because he's doing anything extraordinary, because people's pipes keep failing and they have no idea how to fix it themselves. Now, move up the ladder. A family in a $2 million home in Scottsdale or Nashville isn't mowing their own lawn. They're not cleaning their own pool, treating their own trees for disease, or power washing their own driveway. They have people for all of it. And those people show up every week like clockwork. The invoice gets paid without a second thought because the alternative is watching an expensive property fall apart. A solo landscaping and yard maintenance business serving 30 to 40 high-end homes in one neighborhood can bring in $15,000 to $20,000 a month. Same routes, same clients, same work every single week. For example, imagine a small renovation team, a husband and wife who both work in the business, plus a couple of assistants. They do the work themselves, hire only trusted people, focus on quality rather than speed, and make sure everything is done properly and professionally. They finish projects on time, don't drink on the job, and don't steal materials. Clients come through recommendations. Their schedule is booked solid year-round, often 6 months in advance. It's hard, dirty work, but they live outside the city. Each owns a foreign car. and they spend vacations under palm trees twice a year. The fourth one is education. Parents will quietly cancel vacations, downgrade their car, and cut back on almost everything before they stop investing in their child's future. That's not a spending habit, that's an instinct. And businesses built on top of that instinct tend to be very hard to kill. Think about what's driven demand in this space for the last 30 years. It was never about trends. It was always about anxiety. The anxiety of a parent watching their kid fall behind in math. The anxiety of a family that knows a good college changes the trajectory of everything that comes after. That anxiety is consistent, it's widespread, and it converts into paying customers reliably. Imagine an independent SAT tutor in a city like Dallas, Denver, or Richmond. He helps high school juniors and seniors raise their scores because their parents know a better SAT result can change admissions outcomes, and they're willing to pay for it. He runs 5 sessions a day at $65 each. That's $325 a day. $6,500 a month across 20 working days. After taxes and the small amount he spent on Google Ads in his first 3 months, he's clearing around $4,500 to $5,000 a month. 5 hours of actual work a day, no inventory, no staff, no lease. The fifth one is repair and maintenance. People own things, a lot of things, and everything they own eventually breaks. The refrigerator stops cooling, the transmission slips, the washing machine makes a sound it definitely wasn't making last month. None of this is convenient, and none of it is cheap to ignore. So people call someone. That someone is running a very stable business. Take a small appliance repair shop in a mid-size American suburb. 2 guys, a father and his son. They specialize in large household appliances, refrigerators, dishwashers, dryers, ovens. They're not on the first page of Google. They don't run ads, but they've been in the same location for 11 years. And during busy stretches, they're running a 2-week waiting list. Because when a refrigerator breaks, most people don't immediately go buy a new one. A decent fridge costs $1,200 to $2,000 new. A repair costs $150 to $400. The math isn't complicated. They call the repair shop. And modern appliances keep that shop busy indefinitely. The more features a machine has, the more things that can go wrong with it. Smart fridges, Wi-Fi-enabled washers, touchscreen ovens. Every upgrade is another future repair job. A 2-person operation like that, working honestly, hitting deadlines, and doing clean work can gross $20,000 to $30,000 a month without scaling beyond what 2 people can handle. The owner isn't getting rich overnight, but after a decade of running it right, the wealth is quiet, steady, and very real. Okay, so theory is great, but let's focus on reality. Here are 7 specific business niches that can support you and your children. These businesses have been tested by time and economic crises. First, we have home and property maintenance. From cleaning services and snow removal to landscaping, roof repairs, and general property upkeep, these are essential services that homeowners need year after year. The second niche is repair services. Whether it's fixing household appliances, repairing vehicles, restoring furniture, or handling general maintenance issues, people will always need someone to repair what breaks instead of replacing it. Third, we have children's services. Whether it's tutoring, daycare, sports programs, educational clubs, nanny services, or speech therapy, parents are always looking for ways to support their children's growth and future success. Fourth, we have health and medical services. Whether it's physical rehabilitation, dental care, mental health support, home nursing, or nutritional guidance, demand for healthcare remains strong because health is one of life's most essential needs. The fifth niche is services for seniors. As the population ages, the demand for home assistance, transportation, delivery services, and companionship continues to grow. These businesses help older adults maintain their independence and quality of life while providing peace of mind to their families. Sixth, we have housing and rentals. From apartments and student housing to hotels, guest houses, and vacation retreats, shelter is one of humanity's most basic needs. Regardless of economic conditions, people will always need a place to live, work, or travel. The seventh niche is delivery and logistics. Every product you buy has to be transported, stored, and delivered. That's why courier services, local delivery businesses, and logistics providers continue to play a critical role in the economy, regardless of market conditions. What do all these businesses have in common? First, they provide a service, not just a product. Second, they fulfill an eternal human need. And third, they generate repeat business. Customers don't just buy once, they come back again and again. That's what makes these businesses so resilient.